Hi guys, welcome. So this is Mongoose FPV. So today I'm going to show you how to do a few tricks. So roll, flips, S-turns, or however you want to call them. So yeah, let's get to it. So first we're going to take off. You can see my overlay here, my inputs. So here you got the yaw and the throttle. Here you got the roll and the pitch. So you can see what I'm doing at what time, but I'll be explaining at the same time. Okay. So let's first take off. So we're taking off here. So basically, we're gonna start with rolls. So how to do a roll is pretty easy. What you gotta do is, on smaller quads it's not so important, but on bigger quads they have more weight. So on bigger quads you gotta do a little punch out. So a punch out is a bit of throttle, as you can see. For a few seconds before you roll, you're gonna punch out. What is that gonna do is when you're gonna roll, you're not gonna lose altitude. And on your video it's gonna seem like you've not lost any altitude, but you're gonna roll. So what you do is you punch out, cut the throttle, and you roll. Do that again, that was not very good. So you come here, punch out, cut the throttle, and roll. And put the throttle only back on when you can see the horizon straight again. So punch out and roll. Doing it slowly so you can understand. Depending on your race, it's gonna go faster or slower. So here you can punch out. I mean, with my race, you can do quite a few in a second, as you can see. So this cut throttle roll also applies to flips. So what I do is punch out, cut, and flip, and put the throttle back on again. It's the same for forwards. Power, cut, and pitch, forwards or backwards. It's the same thing. That's all it is, guys. I mean, it's pretty easy. Need a bit of practice to begin. I suggest you do it on high altitude if you're not used to doing this, because lower you are, harder it gets. And you don't really want to break your quad. But I suggest you start on a simulator first, if you have access to one, and then train on that. When you feel really comfortable, go out and give it a try, nice and slow. So another thing I like to do above trees, I mean, you've probably seen this on YouTube quite a lot, is people like flying up to trees and like diving above them. So you put full throttle, you cut the throttle, and you turn. Then you dive, and then you put throttle again. Do that one again. I'm trying to get a bit closer. So here, full throttle, cut the throttle, roll, and pitch, and then throttle again. One more time. Here, throttle, cut the throttle, roll, and pitch, and then throttle again. And when you're going down, basically, the nose of your drone is gonna go up slightly. So that's pretty easy. I mean, it's all practice. I mean, the first time it might be really difficult, but keep on trying and you'll get it. And you can look at my stick overlay again and understand how it does. Another thing, some friend requests is how do I do such smooth turns? Well, what a lot of people don't understand with quadcopters is to turn, you got to use every axis. Meaning thrust, so power, yaw, roll, and pitch. But it's not all at the same time, but you gotta kind of feel it. When you come in a turn, you gotta put a bit of thrust, then a bit of roll, and a bit of yaw at the same time. And you can get a really nice smooth turn. If you only do roll and pitch, this is what happens. You drift on the side and you crash. So you gotta really use the yaw. And faster you're gonna get, more yaw is gonna be, less roll. So let's try and turn about that tree again. So I'm coming here quite good speed. I roll and I yaw. I roll and I yaw. Take a bit of practice, but you'll get into it. You can make this track. You can actually find it online from FPV Academy. Shout out to those guys. They're really good actually. Great tutorials on Liftoff. I highly recommend to watch them. And here's basically they explain how to do turns. They've got a little tutorial, and what you do is you just turn and you feel how to turn. I did this exercise quite a lot and it really helped me. And I can get in some nice smooth turns without drifting too much. And just do this a few times and you'll get into it. I mean, you can see how yaw and a bit of roll and a bit of pitch each time. And then learn in doing it in both ways, because I only learned once, one way to begin, and it's a bit tricky to learn the other way. So I suggest you learn both ways and do that. So that's one. And when you get much better, you can do the zigzags. So like here's the zigzag. You could do it slowly. I mean, you can just start slow and just turn and feel it. And feel it. Just roll and turn slowly till you get better. It's actually harder. I find it harder when you're doing it slow than actually fast. But it'll just require a bit of practice. I mean, and then you can like learn. Then you can do the eight figure, which is also good. Like just turning around an object is also a bit tricky to begin. I'm not doing that too great, to be honest. I'm still working on it. It's kind of good if you got a GoPro and you want to spin around a cone or a pollard or whatever you want, or a tree or even somebody. Be careful doing that. So yeah, that's about it for today, guys. If you got questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll be more than happy to try and help you. So yeah, take care. That was a good crash. And don't remember, crashing is flying. You're always gonna crash. But I think you're better off crashing on a simulator than in real life. Anyway, see you guys soon. Take care.